Anybody else catch an attitude when you see just people just buy your car? They're not doing nothing, they just buy it and you just be like, get away from my car. You ain't got no business around there. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Kiera, of course, period. And today we are talking about second chances, okay? There is a quote that says, when people show you who they are the first time, believe them. And I gotta admit, I don't be doing that sometimes. Especially if I call myself being in love with somebody. Why do I want to talk about second chances? Well, I want to talk about this because so many people suffer from anxiety and depression and abandonment issues and PTSD from relationships and things like that. And when you think about giving someone a second chance, you have to think about if it is because you know that this person really loves you and they just messed up and it was an honest mistake. You need to know how to separate an honest mistake from someone really not giving a DAMN about you. None of us are perfect, okay? We've all made a mistake at one point in our lives. We've probably hurt a parent or a sibling or a cousin or a boyfriend or a child. We have all inflicted some level of pain to somebody, big or small, you know, it doesn't matter. We're not perfect. But there's a difference in making a mistake because you're not mature enough to understand that what you're doing and your pain and your trauma also affects the people that you love. But having a major character flaw, not admitting it, hurting someone over and over and over again because you are selfish and because you cannot be honest with yourself. We have to know how to draw the line and say, I'm tired of being hurt in general. So who deserves second chances? Would that be someone that's cheated on you, someone that's lied to you, someone who was disloyal, you know? Like in your mind, what are the things that you'd forgive? What would make you say, you know what, I know you messed up, but I love you, so I'm going to give you a second chance. For some people, it depends on the degree of the crime. You know, like, just like in law, there are different degrees of different crimes. Some things are just unforgivable, right? You still have to be punished. You still have to pay for what you've done. Now, I'm not saying that I don't ever forgive people, because I forgive, but that does not mean that I forget. If I have forgiven you, that means that I am ridding my heart of the pain that you've inflicted upon me so that I can have better days. Not because I'm ready to let you back into my life so that you have opportunity to do it again. Because when you think about it, all of the people that you have let back into your life for a second chance, how many of those people have hurt you again? Let me just give you time to think about that. Of all of the people that have ever hurt you and you said, you know what, I'm going to give you a second chance, how many of those people have hurt you for a second time, a third time, a fourth time, a fifth time? I mean, the reality of it is some people are just cruel. Some people are just very, very selfish. Some people wait for the opportunity to hurt you again. Some people need someone to run over because they feel that the things in their lives are so out of control that they need something to control. So if a man hurts you or he cheats on you, or a woman, depending on who's watching this, if someone hurts you and you say, you know what, I understand that people make mistakes, I'm gonna give you a second chance. You forgive this person and you let them back into your life, and now they're like, all right, so Poo forgave me the first time I did this, the first time that I hurt them. So if I do this other thing, they'll forgive me again. And that does not mean that that person does not love you. That means that that person does not love themselves enough. Because when you love yourself, you love the people around you. You do not wish to inflict pain on anybody that you love. Beyonce said it the best. When you play me, you playing yourself. There is no way that you could play somebody and think that you're getting away with it. Like I've said before, the hand of karma is way too strong for you to think that you can go out here and break hearts and not have to pay for that. That's just the way that spiritual law works. But my point is that forgiving people is fine. Giving people multiple tries to hurt you only hurts you. Sometimes we just want love so bad that we just willing to let people do whatever, and then we accept it, and then we bring them back, and then they do it again.
Why do you keep doing this to me?
Like, because you let them. People don't change. I'm so sorry to say, people don't change. Can people change? Yes. Do people change? 85% of the time, absolutely not. They do not change. What happens when people change is that they start to love themselves differently. They start to give off a different energy. Their actions speak before their words. In fact, they don't even speak much. They just show you. So my advice is to always go off of people's actions, because actions do not lie. I will use myself for an example. I was a certified personal trainer. I was in the gym. I was eating well. Do I know my stuff? Absolutely. All of the things in my life looked like the actions that I was taking. When I fell into a deep depression, all of that stuff went out the window. I could not find the energy. I could not find enough love. I could not find enough peace. I could not find the motivation to be consistent with that lifestyle. That was old news to me. I was able to answer every question somebody may have had about health and fitness, baby. And there I was creating meal plans and workout plans for people. And I was behind the computer typing up these plans and was gaining weight every day. A pound or two every week I was gaining. Preaching about how you should watch what you eat because it affects your mental health. And how if you want to feel good, you have to eat well. And how food can directly affect the way that you feel and the way that you appear. I'm giving all of this advice. I'm doing all of this, but it wasn't no action behind what I was doing. And so while I was gaining weight, telling people what they can do and what I can do for them, but I wasn't living what I was even talking about, I felt like, okay, let me not do this no more. I stopped selling plans. I stopped doing all of that. And I've been taking time to get myself together because I felt like a fraud. When people do you wrong, please believe they do feel like a fraud deep down inside. They know that they are. But they continue to do things because there's something in it for them. There was something in it for me. Your money. If I could talk you into buying a meal plan or a workout plan, even though I was a wreck, the benefit was me checking my PayPal and my website and saying, oh, they just bought a plan. Okay, I got me some little money up in the account. You know what I'm saying? Period. This is me being completely honest. I was in pain, but I needed money. I was low on money. My rent was due. All of these things were happening and was affecting the way that I was living my life. But the only way that I knew to save myself was to do what I know how to do. Am I saying that I was completely wrong to sell a plan? Like, it was valid. I was certified to sell a plan. I knew what I was talking about. People did have success using my plans, absolutely. But I'm talking about internally how it made me feel. I did not feel like the woman I wanted to be. And that was because my actions behind the scenes did not speak to who I knew I was qualified to be. When a man is lying to you to your face, he knows that he is wrong. He knows that he is guilty. He knows everything about what he is doing does not line up with what it is that you deserve. But there is something in it for them. Whether they are getting sex from you, whether they are getting conversation from you, whether they are getting money from you, whether they are getting validation from you, we've all been through a situation where we did not know how to let a person go. And I'm here to tell you, stop giving people chances after chances after chances because their actions are speaking to you and you're not listening. I'm talking to myself too. Listen, I have had to rid my life, my spirit, my mental, my heart of people who do not understand that you cannot continuously hurt people and get away with it. There was a meme that I reposted on Instagram the other day that said, don't save me for later because I won't be there. I will not sit here and wait for you to get your sugar honey iced tea together. I don't need those types of relationships. You don't need those types of relationships. Let it go. I'm begging you to let it go because when it comes to your mental and emotional health, it is so important that you understand what you are worth. You cannot understand your worth if you keep on allowing somebody to hurt you. I have homegirls that will tell you right now, when I let that man go, when I let that job go, when I let that friend go, it was because they recognized who they were. And now they don't have to deal with that. They understand who they are now and they're living happier lives. Sis, detox yourself from that situation. Listen, I just had to block people. I had to remove people. I'm about to change my phone number on the lowest key. As I get older, I realize that some things just are not for me anymore. Being unequally yoked, you will be under a lot of stress. I'll say this, use your better judgment to know if you want to give someone a second chance or not. I'm not saying that it's bad to give someone a second chance. I'm saying use your judgment. I'm saying look at actions. I'm saying block out words, because words are only important when someone is speaking negativity to you. But if somebody is giving you that good talk, maybe girl, this man's smooth, he fine. When he talk, you just looking at his lips and his mouth, because baby, he got it all. You can't help but to listen to the smoothness of his talk, and you think that everything that he's saying is golden and you can trust him. But his actions is saying, baby, I'm a player, you can't trust me. I got about 5 more females just like you that I'm saying the same stuff to, and y'all all falling for it. So I feel like a king, because some men need to feel like that. They need multiple women to feel like something. That is not a sign of masculinity. I'm just trying to give y'all the game, because I've had the pleasure of dealing with men, watching how they act, listening to their words, trying to put 2 and 2 together, and it's not adding up. And now they're somewhere in the past, because I don't play that. I'm just saying. I should, what is this doing? I'm thinking I should probably do a part 2 to this, because baby, I just got so much to say. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all next time.